Cardiff City had only scored 4 Championship goals all season heading into their clash with Plymouth Argyle, but they eclipsed their whole campaign total with 5 in a home mauling of a sorry Argyle. 5-0 to Cardiff, Plymouth seeing red and down to 10 men, an excellent Saturday lunchtime for the Bluebirds and one to forget for Plymouth. Cardiff had made 2 changes to their starting lineup from before the international break, with Callum O'Dowda and David Turnbull coming in to replace Joel Bagan and Joe Rawls, as Omar Ritza opted for a 4-2-3-1 formation matching the style of their opponents. Wayne Rooney backed the same 11 that had got the victory at home to Blackburn Rovers 2 weeks ago. The bench did see the inclusion of Andre Gray for his first squad appearance since his free transfer, brought in to help the squad deal with the absence of course, absent Mohamed Tahani with his hamstring injury, which will require surgery. So the match kicked off and Plymouth should arguably have been in the lead early on. Michael Obafemi squandered a real great opportunity, put through on goal, delaying his strike with the onrushing goalkeeper. He slotted wide when he really should have done better. It was Cardiff that found the opener though after an ideal weighted back pass from Ruben Colwell into Alex Robertson, who hit a crisp curling whip strike into the far corner beyond the diving Daniel Grimshaw. It really was an excellent finish. Now, Colwell was superb throughout. The Welsh midfielder used all of his 6'2" frame to control a touch in the box on 24 minutes before hitting a calm, controlled left-footed finish. It was great work, but poor defensively from Plymouth. No one defensively attacked the ball at all. 4 players around Colwell and failure to get a block in. They'll be disappointed with that, but Colwell did well in that situation. The sending off of Ibrahim Sissoko closed any hopes that Plymouth had of getting back into this one. He was tripped by Ollie Tanner and had the ball kicked at him on the ground by Perry Ng, but he reacted in the worst way. He grabbed Ng round the neck, he pushed him to the ground. You just can't do it. Rooney commented afterwards that Ng was clever and dangerous, but stated that the emotions of the game got to Sissoko and he reacted completely in the wrong way. The third goal of the game saw Colwell, again the creator, set away down the right, physically beating Gabby to the ball and crossing along the 6-yard box from the byline as Anwar El Ghazi was free for likely the easiest goal of his career to put the Bluebirds 3-0 up. 3 then became 4 as Callum Robinson cut inside from the left of the box and found the far corner, paying tribute to his former teammate Baldock with his heartfelt message on his underneath t-shirt in the celebration. The rout was then completed on 80 minutes as Chris Willock came onto a loose ball following a corner. He aimed a volley, bounced down the turf. It came up into the corner roof of the net. 5-0 for Cardiff, some way to get your second win of the season. 25 shots with 11 on target really does show the dominance of Cardiff. They were displaying it up to the sending off pretty much as well, but the reduction of Plymouth down to 10 men only made it worse. Plymouth's away record has been an issue all season, still without an away win in the Championship, while Cardiff scored 5 goals in a league match for the first time since 2017 against Rotherham. And it really could have been even more for Cardiff, to be honest, without a couple of good saves from Grimshaw, and Reza will be pleased at the recent improvement of Cardiff since the club sacked Errol Bullett in September. 2 wins, a draw and a loss now for Ritza will strengthen his claim for the Cardiff permanent job as they continue to search for whoever they're going to pick. The performance of Ruben Colwell will also be a huge positive for Cardiff. Plymouth couldn't handle him all afternoon and he found space everywhere. Their attack looked so much more potent than it had all season. They certainly exploited the 10 men, so the fans will want to see this more consistently, but a great return from the break from Cardiff. The interim boss said, in the previous games we showed glimpses, we were unlucky or lacked the quality to finish, but today it all came together. We were 2-0 up before the red card and we were dominant. He added, I'm really pleased for the players and the fans. They're the most important things, trying to bring everyone back together, and hopefully we did that today. Now, Wayne Rooney had to watch this one from the stands following his touchline ban. It was probably for the best, as he would likely be fuming at how Plymouth performed. Each of Plymouth's last 5 league wins have actually come at home park, and the away form is something Rooney will be well aware of that needs improvement. It was the kind of performance not seen since that opening day horror show at Sheffield Wednesday, and recent away defeats have seen a reaction in their following home match. Unfortunately, Plymouth are on the road again for themselves in midweek at Millwall before they do return to home park against Preston at the weekend. Rooney commented, we got really sloppy, we gave the ball away a lot, didn't win tackles or do the basics right. In this league, if you don't do that right, you have difficult days like today. He said, we were never really in the game after they scored the first goal. Of course, 10 men makes it more difficult, but it's difficult to find any positives from the game whatsoever. Cardiff were much better and they deserved to win. So 5-0 to Cardiff, a great win for the Bluebirds.